What's going on, YouTube? Knocking out a lot of album reviews today, trying to get these Kiss, the whole Kiss discography done with, and now I'm going to get into the solo albums, and I'm not going to do them in the order they were obviously released, because they were all released at the same time, the same day, same hour, same minute, all that jazz. Many Kiss fans know that. Anyway, I'm going to do these in the order from least favorite to my favorite. I know I'm going to get a lot of flack on these. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on reviewing these. I'm going to try not to. I'm trying to cut down my video time a little bit. Mostly for your benefit, because I'm probably horrible at this, and I apologize. Let's go ahead and get started. My least favorite Kiss solo album, Paul Stanley's. I know a lot of you are going to be mad at me for that. Obviously, the remaster right there of it. Pretty cool. This is a good album. It's my least favorite Kiss album. It's Kiss solo album, though. To me, obviously, I think Paul tried way too hard on this album. Way too hard on this album. You know, I don't know if it's ever been said publicly, but I think that a lot of what was going on at that time was everybody was fighting for their songs to make it onto the actual Kiss albums. And so, you know, obviously at the time, Peter and Ace were having a hard time with trying to get their songs on the album. They both were upset musically and where the band was kind of headed, and wanted to venture out on their own and do their own solo projects. So it was actually Gene's idea, not Paul's, but Gene's idea, to give everybody a solo album, put Kiss on it, put your name on it, get your makeup on there, and you go into the studio and create whatever you want. Then we'll come back and we'll take the best songs out of that people choose, and we'll take them on tour. That was Gene's idea, and it was a decent idea. I would have, like I said in my Love Gun review, I would have liked to seen what would have happened if these albums would have never existed, and Love Gun would have just been another stepping stone in another great Kiss era. But first, let me go ahead with this album. It's in very good condition. Which is hard to find the solo albums in very good condition. Most of my solo albums are in good condition, which is weird because a lot of people I've heard on YouTube have said theirs are not in good condition. These are original from 1978, bought the day they came out, the day they were released. My father went and bought this album along with the other ones all at one time. Can't remember how much he said they were, but he said they were fairly cheap. He said that these albums, each one was not as much as a regular Kiss album like Destroyer or something like that if you would buy it at that time. Anyway, I'm going to go to the album. Tonight You Belong to Me, which is playing right now. I like that song. It's a great song. It's very Paul Stanley-ish. It's good. It's probably one of the best songs on the album. Which leads me into the next song, my favorite song on the album, Move On. That's a great song. I think they played that on the tour, I believe. And rightfully so. That's a good song. I really like that song. Ain't Quite Right. Don't like it. Don't like it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these guys. What Did You Like to Know Me? Decent song. I kind of like that. It's decent. Take Me Away Together is one horrible song. Filler track. It's Alright. I hate that song. Sucks. Hold Me, Touch Me, Think of Me When We're Apart. Horrible song. Paul Stanley-ish. Love in Chains, decent song, it's okay. Goodbye, horrible song. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this album has two songs on it that are okay. That are just okay, and that's Tonight You Belong to Me and Move On. Those songs I don't even think would possibly make it on a Kiss album if, you know, I'm obviously not them, but from hearing what they did in the past and what they kind of did after these, I don't think those songs would have made it on a Kiss album. So it's very weird to hear Paul, the front man of the band, come up with a horrible album. When I bought his album years ago, when I bought the remasters version of it, I thought it was going to be 10 times better than it was. I was wrong. This album, in my opinion, blows. I mean, I don't like it. I can't stand it at all. It's very hard for me to listen to. That's all I got to say about Paul Stanley's. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on these. Going to get to the next one. See ya.